Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. I believe in intuitions and inspirations. I sometimes feel that I am right. I do not know that I am. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. A happy man is dissatisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? I never think of the future, it comes soon enough. The only source of knowledge is experience. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. The only reason for time, so that everything doesn't happen at once. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. If the facts don't fit the theory, change the facts. Common sense is nothing more than a deposit of prejudices laid down in the mind before you reach 18. Only two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. I love to travel, but I hate to arrive. Information is not knowledge. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. You never fail until you stop trying. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. A clever person solves a problem, a wise person avoids it. In order to be an immaculate member of a flock of sheep, one must above all be a sheep oneself. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. The hardest thing to understand in the world is the income tax.